What is going on today, beautiful people? Welcome back to another episode of Fishing with Flim, man. And before we get into today's video, be sure that you guys subscribe, you hit that notification bell, and you hit that like button, just so you guys will be notified when I drop some videos. And I'm literally almost at my goal. My goal was 100 subscribers for this year, and I'm at 98. I literally need 2 more. Help me out, people. Get me 2 more, and not even 2 more, just everybody that tunes into the channel, everybody go subscribe, man. I appreciate the love and support. But with that being said, man, today's video, I want to give my boy Cameron a shout out. He gave me the idea to go to this place that me and him have been to before, where the bass in there only eat like live bluegill, live shiners, things like that. So he told me to try my Gantareal. It is my big bluegill swim bait. He told me to try that. So today's video, we're gonna try that, see if we can get some fish, maybe do a fish rescue, because they are draining one of the ponds, but I really don't know yet. I'm gonna just tie on that bluegill swim bait, big bluegill swim bait, and see if we can catch some fish on there, man. The fish in there were aggressive when I was throwing shiners, and my boy Cameron caught bass on live bluegill. So they're definitely eating live bait. So hopefully we can trick these bass today into eating this big bluegill swim bait, and we're gonna see. So as always, I will see you guys when I get out there on the water. All right, you guys, so this is what I'm going to be throwing. It's a pretty big swim bait, as you guys can tell. This is, I can't really say it, but the Jackall Gantareal Jr, however you say it, has rattle in it. Slow, it floats, slow diver, slow sink, or whatever you want to call it. But I definitely think they will hit this. And I'm also going to throw this right here. This is the Googan Squad Scout. This is their jerk bait. It's a bluegill pattern with a chartreuse tail. If they don't hit that bluegill, they will 100% hit this. I'm pretty freaking sure. So we're just going to toss around this edge, cover this smaller body of water, and just see if we can get any bites. I'm going to just slow roll this thing. It's pretty cool. The sun is going down. Hopefully the bite hasn't turned off, but actually it's just picking up. And this water is actually really low and dirty right now. I had a black and blue Mondo worm tied on, but they never eat anything like that. So this is exactly why we're trying this right here. Bite on the Jackall Gantareal, however you want to say it. Doesn't feel too big, but oh, he's pulling, he's fighting good. Yes, you guys. Yes, you guys. I haven't had a swim bait bite in so long. He only got 1 hook. Oh, he's barely hooked. Get up here. Yes. Look at this, you guys. Oh my gosh. Like, look at this. Yes, I'm telling you guys. They're eating bluegills and shiners or minnows, whatever's in here. Oh, this guy has some really sharp teeth, actually. Threw it out there in the middle. No, this guy wasn't going nowhere, that one trouble. But here we go, guys. I don't know, nice little pounder, pound and a half, maybe a pound and a quarter on this bait right here, man. Look at this. Nice bluegill swim bait. Look at that right there. Perfect. Perfect, man. He smoked it too. But hopefully there's more that came from. I literally threw across there, came right across the middle, and he hit it about midway. And there she's off. Yes, man. First fit. I've literally, I mean, that's probably like 6 or 7 casts. They can't resist it, man. Day 2, you guys, out here on the same mission. I literally couldn't, I had to catch more than 1 fish, man. I know that there's fish in here. I know they're eating live bait. So I just wanted to come back out here. It is actually an extremely warm day compared to what it's been. It's at least 70 right now. So I figured this would be a perfect day and a perfect time to come fish. It's warm. These fish should be active and more willing to chase than they was the last time I was here. I think I'm going to switch up the strategy just a little bit. I'm going to throw the bluegill swim bait, but I'm going to change my retrieve, and I'm also going to tie on a different jerkbait. Instead of using a bluegill jerkbait with the chartreuse tail, I'm going to use more of a minnow bait fish, like that type of jerkbait. And I think I'll be able to catch a fish, at least one, on these baits. Right now, I just have to find a fish, and I'm just gonna toss around this bluegill swim bait until I do find a fish. I've switched to the Googan bait Scout again, but instead of using the bluegill pattern, I'm using this. It looks just like a minnow bait fish, red on the bottom. It's called the Silver Flash. This is my all-time favorite jerk bait. I've caught so many fish on here, like it's crazy. Like, jerk baiting is like my thing when the water is cool and the bass and fish are finicky. This is like my thing. But you guys, finally on the pause, finally found one. Man, he's fighting good. Fighting good. Yes, finally got one. Finally, baby. Yes, look at this beautiful bass, you guys.
He swiped at it. Finally, you guys.
Finally got a bass, you guys. Looks like he swiped at it. You know what's crazy? I believe this is literally the same bass that I caught the other day. But look at that beauty right there, man. He swiped at it. See if I can get this. There you go right there, people. Bass on this jerkbait Silver Flash. Day 2 out here on the water. Really cold fish, man. Really cold fish. But I literally threw it in there. I popped it one time and I let it sit. And then next thing you know, my line started getting tight. He was swimming with it. And I just kind of swiped and gave him a little hook set. And there you go, man. First fish of day 2. 2 fish in 2 days, man. Hopefully this jerkbait. If you guys haven't picked up this jerkbait, go pick it up from shopcars.com, man. This jerkbait is the best. I was jerkbaiting the other day, had 0 bites. I've been using this for about 10 minutes, and it's just a perfect bait fish imitator with the red on the bottom. It's all around perfect, man. But we're gonna get this girl back and see if we can catch some more real quick. Get this girl back real quick. But if I'm not mistaken, I believe that's like the same fish I caught literally the other day. It got the same little hole in his mouth in the same spot, man. It could be a different fish, but we gonna see, man. Get this girl back, get her alive. It has some really sharp teeth, and this water is really cold. There she goes. Let's get it, man. Let's see what else we can get, man. All right, you guys, so I'm just talk to you guys a little bit about that last catch, man. As you guys can see, this is the pond, but the wind is blowing and pushing everything here. So normally when you have wind on the water and the wind is blowing, whichever way is pushing up on the bank, you need to fish that, because that's where those smaller bait fish are going to be pushed, which brings in the bass feeding on that. So all I did was, it's like a little cove right here, and all I did was throw on the outside of it, about right there, and I'm going to fish across this little cove. I literally threw it in there and I popped it twice, and I let it sit, and I just let it sit. The next thing you know, he was swimming with it. He had grabbed it. He had swiped at it and missed it because it got him on the outside of the body. But we're just gonna repeat this same little pattern with this jerkbait before we switch up and find something else, or just call it a day. Who knows? It just depends on how long it takes to hook up with the next fish. That is pretty wild if that's literally the... Oh, got another one. Oh, got a bigger one. Oh my gosh. He's fighting good. And you guys see how I was working the jerkbait. Just pause and let it sit. Oh my gosh. Freaking hooked this guy in the side. He's a bigger one. Oh, I hate that. These fish in here are really cold. This water is really cold, you guys. But I got this guy on the side. And to be honest, when you're using a jerkbait and using treble hooks and you're getting these guys on like the side of the head, side of the face and things like that, it's because they're swiping at it. They're not committed to it. They're just going by, they're swiping at it, they're missing. And these treble hooks obviously still catches them. But I'm not sure if this guy swiped at it or not, simply because I got him on the side of the body. But you know, that jerkbait, when you jerk it and you pop it, it darts through the water like this. So if there's a fish close and you just happen to jerk it and it swims by like this, and sometimes this will happen. But the last one, he definitely swiped at it because I got him in the head. But fish 2 of the day on that jerkbait, man. These are some healthy fish in here. They have great genes. Like, they're really long, their tails are fat, and their mouths are big, man. It's probably only a pound and a quarter fish. They're all about the same size in here. But this little corner that I'm fishing, you guys saw how I was working at, man. Just jerkbait, man. Little bait fish imitator. That's what you need to do when the water temps get cold, or you go to a place that they won't hit any lures. Match the hatch, man. Throw something moving, take your time. Bluegill, minnow imitators, anything of that nature. Just take your time and fish slow and just have patience, and you will catch fish, because water is really cold. Like, these fish are cold. These fish are probably, if I can find out where these fish are stacked up, I could definitely catch some more. But these fish are normally just stacked up. They're barely moving. And that's just what it is, man. Fall time, winter fishing. Down here in the South, we always skip fall. It goes from summer to winter to summer again. Like, today is a cool summer day, and it's been highs 40s lately. It's crazy, man. And it's really crazy how it is in South Carolina. But who cares? Catching fish, we're having fun. That's all that matters. Well, I think that's gonna do it for today's video, people. Today was pretty good, man. It took 2 different tries to come out here and catch some fish. Got the job done. Shout out to my boy Cameron for giving me the idea of using my big bluegill swim bait. And also shout out to the Googan Squad jerkbait, man. They got the job done. Caught 3 fish, 1 on the bluegill swim bait and 2 on the jerkbait, man. It's been extremely cold. Fishing has been extremely tough. It's a warmer day, so we caught 2 finicky bass, you know, on this warmer day. So, but with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in to another video. Be sure to subscribe, like, and comment below, man, and just help me grow my channel, man. I enjoy making videos for you guys, and just thank you for all the feedback that you guys give me, man. And on that note, I catch y'all on the next one. Peace.